So let's play a little game. Helpful tip or marketing myth, Rachel?
Oh, I love this.
Oil changes.
Oh, man.
They always tell you need an oil
I say
change.
marketing myth. Winston would say needed. He's big on oil changes, like taking care of your car. Me, it'll be fine.
But then what if your car like blows up because you didn't do any oil changes?
Are you an
flashed the
oil
license.
changer when it's like it's time? Because I think my car indicates it later than the little sticker they give you up at the top.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that's
they
true.
want you coming in more. Because then they also come to you and they're like, well, your tire, your engine, your whatever.
Yep.
And I'm like, all of you.
That
I
happened to me when I
trust you.
I had a tire situation. Of course, they like measure all your tires. Like, hey, these things are so bald that you're putting your entire family in jeopardy right now as you're on the road. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to pay $1,000 to get 4 new tires right now. It's insane. But oil changes, I will follow the actual, if the car has a meter that shows you like the percentage, I'll follow that versus the sticker.
Me too. Yeah. But
That's just me.
Also, I'm like,
But to me, out of all the things you could do to keep your car going, an oil change I'm happy to do. I do try to go synthetic blend so that I don't have to go as often.
oh, wow.
It lasts longer than the traditional oil changes.
Good for you, George.
Full synthetic's a little pricey. It's a little rich for my blood.
Yeah. But you do it.
I don't go full synthetic. I do the blend.
The blend. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's a blend.
Wow, you're so bougie, George.
Now I'm bougie for doing synthetic blend oil changes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, neither of us have to do with our cars.
That's
Our
right.
spouses' cars. That's honestly one of the best parts about owning an electric car. That's underrated.
Got nothing. It's a computer.
Never have to go to a Jiffy Lube.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You just got to change
Have
tires.
some guy sell me on why my air filter needs to be replaced.
Yeah. Psh.
That's a scam. I've heard they show you a fake air filter that's dirty.
No.
I've heard. I'm not saying all places do this, but they always show you like, hey, your air filter needs to be replaced, and it's always like $700 to do it through them
Yes.
versus just buying a cheap one.
That's it, too.
Do
I
it
know.
yourself. Even I can change an air filter.
Good for you, George.
Even me.
I like that. Okay, how about the next is the free trial,
Oh,
if you will. So
Yep.
you get in, you give them your information to sign up for the free trial, and then
You get charged.
they start charging you.
Can I give you my hack for this?
Yeah.
I use a site called privacy.com
Okay.
that creates virtual debit cards.
Yes.
So I use that for trials, and you can say, hey, don't let this charge more than $1 or let this expire after a certain amount of time. So you can set all these parameters around this virtual debit card,
Oh, so smart. So then when they charge, there's no.
and you can just delete the card as if it never existed. So take that,
wow, good
free
for
trials.
you, George.
You're not getting me.
All right, George, how about good return policies? Good being in quotes, if
Like
you will.
you can return it at any time or up to a year.
Yeah.
So is this a scam? Is it a marketing tactic? I think it's definitely marketing. They know that you're more likely to spend money once you're in the store. And, you know, if it's a good return policy, I do feel better about buying it. That's why I love Costco.
You send so much stuff back in life.
It is embarrassing. It's an
mean,
embarrassing amount of stuff.
It's pretty wild, George.
I have no shame when it comes to returns.
You really don't.
I've returned things as we were sitting here, I think. That's how much I return
Stuff is
things.
just getting returned as we speak.
Yeah.
As we speak. Okay, you know, one scam that got all of us in the 90s, Got Milk.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you remember that whole campaign?
Yeah.
It was everywhere. Every celebrity had like a milk mustache. Like everyone, the milk.
Great campaign. I think we just say that out loud. It was a great campaign,
And where did
it worked.
it go? Did like almond milk override cow's milk? Like what happened?
I don't know what happened there.
Isn't that weird?
How did it just die?
And then isn't it weird that we were told as kids you had to drink milk? Like you had to drink a glass or two of milk because your bones are going to be frail, calcium. It was like a whole.
How much milk do you drink today? Very little? Zero?
No, zero.
When's the last time you had a glass of milk?
I mean, honestly.
I'm worried about your bones.
I know. I mean, that's
You could bump into a door.
It's actually a
and
great
need
question. We buy
surgery.
milk every week because my kids like cereal, but I don't eat cereal. So a glass of milk, I cannot tell you. You?
No, only for our daughter. I will use cereal. I'll use like an oat milk or something like that. I try to
Yeah.
go dairy-free these days. Anti-inflammatory.
Good for you.
If you know, you know.
So I'm saying, did nuts take over milk?
I don't know, but-
And here's the conspiracy. I'm not blaming dairy farmers at all. I'm just go with me, people. But like, did they have some stake in how much milk was being sold across America that funded, you know, the FDA to promote the milk, and then they made a lot of money on the back? Like, is there a cahoots happening? And then one day, the farmers were like, "We're good. We don't
We're
need all this
good.
milk.
We have enough money.
Yeah,
we
we don't
are
need this
billionaires
milk."
now.
And then they stopped the campaign. I don't get
Wow.
it. Who funded the milk campaign? Milk?
Big dairy.
Cows? I mean, like, it's a
I guess
very
the companies that produce milk,
exactly.
and then the farmers benefited.
I know, but I do follow Ballerina Farm, who's like a homesteader.
Oh yeah,
And she milks her cows and just drinks that sucker
Raw,
right out of the jar.
unpasteurized.
No plastic, the jar, the glass jar.
which I also have concerns about.
Straight up, y'all. I mean, it's pretty.
What other liquid from an animal would you consume straight out?
I don't know, but she's
No
looks
processing.
great. So something's right.
I've seen like raw, unpasteurized goat milk or cow's milk
I
is
know.
supposed to be great for you. I don't know.
That's what
I
they
don't know what's
say.
happening in the pasteurization process other than avoiding me dying at an
Right.
early age.
Well,
so I
that's-
appreciate that, but I could be wrong.
I know. But anyways, Got Milk, very interesting.
This was
campaign.
1993 to 2014 was the Got Milk campaign.
2014? Really?
2014. Where were you? Nowhere to be found.
No. They took spreads out in 17 magazine. You'd open up 17 magazine, there would be
Your
Jennifer
favorite
Aniston,
celebrity.
all the Friends cast with their milk.
And how much were they getting paid? They were in cahoots with Big Dairy.
Oh, yeah, because they got to pay the celebs for. Oh my gosh, it goes
They're not
so
doing this for
deep,
free.
George. It goes so deep.
You think Jennifer Aniston is doing anything for free?
No.
No.
She has a good heart.
Here's some other 90s food scams. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. A concept invented by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg.
No.
So, of course, they would push breakfast is so important. Also, here's a great option for breakfast.
Wheaties.
Sugar Crunch.
Sugar Crunch.
That's all it is. That's what you're giving your kids, Rachel.
It's so true. No, mine are like Trader Joe's brands. It makes you feel better.
I don't know that they're any healthier, but if you feel that
I got
way,
a
it's
Costco
great.
organic chocolate like oat thing that
Okay.
I feed them.
That feels better.
And Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yep.
Anyways.
Another one?
Okay, for real though, breakfast, I do think breakfast is important. Starting your metabolism, getting energy for the
But
day.
now intermittent fasting is all the rage, and people are saying it's great for you. And that's
so
basically
true.
you're
Not
not
to eat till
eating.
lunch. Yeah,
You eat between a certain window, like 12 to 6 is your time to eat, which means skipping breakfast altogether.
that is true. Are you a breakfast eater?
I just do like a bar.
Yeah,
on the way
me
to
too,
work.
a
Like
bar.
a perfect bar. Those are my favorite.
The perfect bar. What's
I get them at
this?
Costco, as one
Oh,
does. They're
yeah.
refrigerated.
Fancy.
Yeah, and I like the dark chocolate chip peanut butter. It kind of
Okay.
tastes like a Reese's cup,
All right.
but
that's good.
healthier.
That's good.
So that's my go-to. I wouldn't say it's healthy. If you look at the ingredients,
Sure.
it's not, but it's got a lot of stuff in it that I
Yeah.
think most people would be like, you need to do better. Not looking for your judgment. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
I used to do Lara bars. I tried RX bars.
Yeah, yeah,
Way too gummy for me.
yeah. Well, chewy.
I'm chewing, like 3 days later, I'm still chewing back there like it's some dip that I've had stuck.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
disgusting. So no thanks. Breakfast for you?
Okay.
I feel like you're not a breakfast person.
I'm not. Yeah, if I'm like on vacation, I enjoy breakfast. But if it's like normal, I'll do my protein shakes
Yep.
in the morning if I work out. If I don't work out, I get the fig bars from Costco.
Both Costco
I know.
breakfasts.
So
I
I'll
figured
grab.
you
Like,
just.
if I don't work out, and I'll like grab coffee, that, and eat in the car on the way
Okay.
to work.
I thought you'd be the type to be like, I had a big gust of wind on the way in. I'm good. A bowl of ice for bread. I'm fine.
No, but my protein shake, it does fill me up though. It keeps me full.
Wow.
For a
Well,
good
can I
amount.
say, this is a little behind the scenes, in the Ramsey Cafe, in the cafeteria where we all eat lunch, Rachel has a sandwich named after her on the menu called The Rachel.
It's true. It's a wrap.
Guess who doesn't have anything named after him on the menu?
Turkey, pepper jack cheese, lettuce, bacon, tomato, and honey mustard in a wrap. Heated, toasted.
Try it at home.
So
See if
good.
you can recreate it. That's a good one. Speaking of which, Clean Plate Club, a scam invented by Gen X parents to avoid the feeling of grocery budget waste.
Yep. Oh, we have that in our house.
Were you a clean plate like Sharon was like, you must clean your plate? Whatever you put on your plate, you must eat.
Mom and dad were a strict, you have to sit there and eat. And sometimes it was down to like, you need 3 bites of that. And we would, y'all, in protest, we would sit at that table and the food would become cold and so all of
Oh,
it.
gosh.
And they would not let us get up until we ate. It wasn't that it had to be clean, but it was like, no, you have to have 3 bites of that, whatever. And yeah, But you were like celebrated if you cleaned your plate.
Oh.
The Clean Plate Club was a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I try to do it. Because what I try to do is not put so much food that I know I can't eat it. So
See,
what
I'm
I
the
do is put
opposite.
a little bit less, knowing that I'll probably be full if I just take my time,
Yeah.
eat slowly, let it sit.
See,
then
I'm
if I
a-
want more, I can always get more.
Yeah. Now, I do like when my kids clean their plate because I know they're going to be full and they want to ask me 45 minutes later and tell me they're hungry.
Oh, but really when they say they're hungry, they want like a snack or dessert, a treat.
Oh. And you're just like, we just ate dinner. I just cleaned the kitchen. I swear, they watch me dump the plates, rinse them, put them in the dishwasher. We're so hungry.
Oh my goodness. I would pick it out of the trash and be like, look at that.
I know.
I found some food.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And see, I'm the opposite. My eyes are bigger than my stomach. Like at restaurants, I'm the worst.
You're like, let's get 4 apps, 3 entrees.
That
let's
side
split
looks
some
good. The
dessert.
potatoes, yes. You get that, and we'll do the spinach. Someone will eat it. And then I eat like 4 bites of everything. And they're like, I'm good.
I take everything home.
You flew.
If there's like 1 ounce of
George
food left, I'll get a to-go box. Oh, this
from
is
New
true.
York City to Nashville, put a bag of ice at his hotel, put the to-go food in the bag, and flew home. Flew home with food. I can't believe you did that.
It was worth it.
I cannot believe you did that.
It was so much food. We did a gluten-free Thanksgiving in New York City. It was it was stupid expensive. I was already angry at how much we paid.
Tell us, this is fun.
I want to say
like $200 a person.
I want to say like maybe $150 a person total. Like
yeah, so it was expensive.
Drinks, tax, tip, all of that. And we barely ate. I mean, it was so much food. It was like where you were eating for 8, and it was just the 2 of us. So I thought, there's so much food. Box it all up. I'll figure it out. So we get back to the hotel, get our luggage, and I went, I'm going to go to the ice machine in the hotel. I got like a laundry bag, filled it with ice, put it at the bottom of the bag, stacked it all, and then carried it through the subways.
Oh my God.
Buses, trains, planes, automobiles. I lugged that thing home.
What did they do
out
through
of spite.
security?
Judged me.
They did.
But
Did they
let
say
food
anything?
through. I don't think so. They probably just in their hearts judged me. It wasn't like a public,
who
like,
is
sir, what are
this
you doing
guy?
with all this food? You're a
It's
little
like-
guy.
Like hush puppies.
But to
Those
be
free
fair,
hush puppies. Or
I
like
ate
whatever
on
you
that
ate.
for like 4 days after.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
an
my
incredible
gosh,
amount of
that
food.
makes
But
me...
I did wonder, should I be eating all this food that like sat this long,
Yeah.
maybe not properly refrigerated for 7 hours?
Exactly what we were talking about.
Yikes.
All right, George. So what do we think about all this?
Oh, yeah. I think you need to be careful
Yeah.
where and how you spend your money. But also, don't walk through life paranoid that everything's a scam. But it's just an exhausting existence when you're that. And there's a level of cynicism and skepticism that I think it will
We're
exhaust you
always-
personally.
That's fair.
I want you to have a healthy level of skepticism. Do your research, make sure
Yes.
it's recommended by other people, and feel free to say no. Because their sales tactics, they make you think you need this and you need it now, or else you're going to harm your body.
Yes. The pressure is
They know how to
big.
push the buttons.
They do. On a lot of these areas of life.
So you need to be really good at saying, no, thank you. Or, I'm going to look into that. I'll call back if I'm interested.
That's what I always say. Oh yeah, let me look at my calendar and everything and I'll call you back.
Do you ever say, I'm gonna talk to my husband? Do you ever play that card?
I play the calendar card more. Let me look at my calendar and kind of get some dates situated and I'll call you back and reschedule.
What about when like the cashier asks you if you want to donate? Do you think that's
I went
a
to
scam?
Firehouse Subs last week
No shock to anyone.
and then went to Jersey Mike's today.
What?
I just love a sub, you know? You just need
Does
a sub in
Firehouse
there.
know?
No, but Firehouse did ask me to round up for the local fire department. And I said yes, because I thought, why am I being stingy with 63 cents?
That's fair.
So I might be a rounder upper these days, y'all.
I think the Franklin Fire Department appreciates your donation.
I know. So, yeah, I round up now. That's what I've decided.
My dad pulled this one. I was with him recently, and he said to the cashier, we've already committed all of our we donate through our church, and we've committed all of our giving. I went, wow, what a life hack flex.
Wow.
Yeah, he was sharing his faith at the same time. I was like, this is beautiful.
So good. Well
Yeah.
done, Mr. Camel.
Way to go.
Oh, man. So good. So just be aware, you guys, money can easily slip out of your hands if you're not careful. But there are some great things in life that we should be, as a society, joining forces with, because it's
That's right.
good for us.
And trust your gut.
Yeah, it's good.
Physically, theoretically, metaphorically, trust your gut. If it
Unless you drink a lot of unpasteurized.
Yeah, if it looks too good to be true, it is. If it looks stinky, it is.
You don't know. Possibly.
If it smells off to you, metaphorically or physically, don't do it.